This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Greystone Mansion in Greystone Park to see the Theater 40 production of The Manor. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
Hi, this is Carol Potter, playing the role of Marian. Well, most people know me as Cindy Walsh from Beverly Hills 90210, and I've done a lot of theater. I've also been a marriage and family therapist for the last 15 years. So I came to this show last year, and it was sort of like my first theater piece in a long, long time. So I'm really having a really great time, really loving it.
And which character do you play?
I play Marian, the wife of Charles Mccallister. In this version, Marian is a woman who's, she's in charge of the home. She's there to make everything go well and to help everybody get through whatever they have to get through. And she's extremely devoted to Charles. And when things are not going well, she's very concerned about him because he's taking this whole situation harder than he has taken difficult situations in the past. He's getting older, but she loves him with all her heart, and it's heartbreaking to see him struggling the way he does in the second act.
I love all the intrigue. First of all, very interesting characters. We have crooked politicians who are just a little slimy. I wouldn't say they're evil, just slimy.
Very slimy.
I see love triangle, a love triangle. Mm-hmm. And again, it's kind of a good guy, bad guy type of love triangle and all that.
Yes. And then we have the other wife, who's quite a character and brings a lot of sort of sparkle, even to the first act. She brings a lot of sort of pizzazz and fun, and she sort of rubs everyone the wrong way. But that's nice. It's a very proper sort of formal atmosphere, and she brings a bit of, sass to it. So that's fun. I like that I get to play the piano because I've studied for years and years when I was a kid, and I really enjoy it. And so that's a fun thing to do too. We have a little duet that we do together.
Basically, I loved your performance also because, again, very matronly, but also, I believe originally the playwright played your part. So again, she put a lot of meat, a lot of trauma in your character. Obviously, seeing your son die.
Yeah. It's a waterfall, like every night. It's not something I take lightly at all. It's quite a powerful piece, and I think the fact that I know that these are real people really adds to that sense of drama. And of course, the audience heightens everything, so the emotions get heightened right along with that. But it's a powerful piece, and it's such a sad story, but a very cautionary tale in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I love the performance. I loved your performance in it also. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Enjoyed it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
I'm Martin Thompson. I directed this year's production of The Manor, as well as playing Frank Parsons, the family lawyer. Frank he's kind of in the play, he's an amalgamation of several characters. There actually was a lawyer whose case is studied even today for the whole Teapot Dome scandal, how he got Doheny off from the Teapot Dome scandal. But Frank Parsons is based on him.
Well, I love the performance. I've seen the other performance last year. Mm-hmm. This one seems a little different.
Yeah, well, this show has been going for 16 years now. So my job as a director was to put it back together the way it's usually done. But because we have a few new people joining us each year, as well as some of older returning cast members, I wanted to find a few different colors for the show, find a little darker edge to especially some of the younger characters. It's in the script, and I think it plays into the storyline too, that these people, while victims, were also perpetrators. They each had their own objectives, things they were trying to get, and sometimes it meant somebody else had to go bye-bye.
I also love your casting. Again, I love the old characters. The new characters brought in a different flavor, and I enjoyed them also. Mm-hmm. What do you look for in your casting, anyway?
Well, when I was casting this year's production, I really only needed to recast the two younger men and the lady who plays Henrietta, our dance hall singer. So what I was looking for were people who could fit into the ensemble that we already have of actors, as well as people who felt like the characters. They felt like the people that we get to know during the course of this play. And I was looking for actors also who could delve into the darker side of some of these characters, but keep it on a very intimate level, because our playing spaces, sometimes we're in very small rooms, sometimes very large rooms, and the audience should have the feeling that they are eavesdropping on a conversation, that they are flies on a wall in the spaces where some of these things actually happened. So I was looking for actors who could bring that sort of vibe to the show as well.
Yeah, definitely very beautiful. Again, the actors accented the costume and the makeup probably did a lot. Actually, voices also. I've noticed that the son had a very resonant voice that just made the hall just kind of shake a little bit.
It does resonate in here. It's like, it's like singing in the shower. It's great resonance in this house. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was actually, even though it's a beautiful visual, very beautifully audio too. Possibly because I know one of the actresses was a voiceover actress for Robotech. Right. So this could have been a very good radio play, actually.
I think it could work as a radio play, yeah. You would miss, being in the house and seeing the gorgeous mansion. But it does work as a sound play as well. That combined with the music and just, like you said, the resonance of the house itself brings a whole different dimension to it than it would if this were just done in a theater. Being actually in the space where these events happened gives it a whole different sort of resonance, a different sort of vitality that you would miss. But I agree. I think it would make a great radio play, too.
Once again, love the performance. I loved your acting in it. You're just a perfect lawyer. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I play a lot of lawyers, so yeah.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks to you. Thanks for coming.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with...
I'm Dan Leslie. I play Senator Alfred Winston in The Manor. The play I did was called Separate Beds. It was at Theater 40. I played two married couples, the other half of two married couples, and it was a fun experience. I've been doing The Manor. This is my 16th year now.
Okay. And which character did you play?
Senator Alfred Winston, based on Senator Albert Fall, who was instrumental in the Teapot Dome scandal. The senator, he is a man, a friend of mine once said, people's morality is as individual as a fingerprint, and I think that definitely applies to the senator. There's things he considers right and wrong that the rest of us don't, or we have other ideas about. And one of the things is that he should be able to use his job to enrich himself whenever he needs to. We don't have any more senators like that now, but...
That's obviously a joke, right?
Yeah, that is a joke, yes. Yeah.
I love the way you played it. I mean, basically, it's almost like you stepped out of the 20s, out of the Teapot Dome scandal. I mean, you were just perfect for it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a fun part to play in that, he's so corrupt, but he has a sense of humor, so it's just nice to do, and the response has been good.
If my viewers decide to come out and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Well, the main difference is the environmental staging, in that you are in the place where the incidents happened. You're not in the same rooms. Some rooms are more theatrical than others. Nothing took place on a staircase, but when you have a staircase as magnificent as the one at Greystone Mansion, it's foolish not to use it. So yeah, that's the difference, really, is the environmental staging, and people have responded to that. You can't get into this house any other way except to see our show.
Well, I loved it. First of all, I love the environment around here. It's like going to Disneyland for adults. Sure. I love the story. It's a very intriguing story about, very dramatic. It's very theater worthy, you might say, even though it was real. It was actually based on real life characters.
I would encourage people to get books on the Teapot Dome scandal and on Edward Doheny and read for themselves, because the background and the stuff that had to be left out of this play is also quite fascinating.
Once again, I really love the performance. I really loved your performance. You were fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much for being on the show.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. Now I'm here with
Sol Mason. I'm from Australia, and I was brought into this program through a friend. I work mostly in film and television, but it's really cool to be able to just be in an actual mansion where the story took place. Is really exciting. And Theatre 40 is a great company, so yeah, it's really cool. And just to be shot on a marble staircase every night is a wild experience. Yeah.
And which character do you play tonight?
I play Sean Mccallister, the son of, the heir to all of this. He's a bit of a complicated guy. I think he lives in his father's shadow a lot, and a lot of is expected of him to perform. And in the story, we see him start to step up to that. But he's kind of lost in everything that's around him, very much. He hasn't actually asked what he wants yet. So it's an interesting character to play, because he's torn between all these different parties that are taking place that he's trying to keep together, so he has the empire. But I don't think he really knows who he is.
Well, I love the performance. I love the atmosphere. The mansion is kind of a little creepy.
Totally creepy, yeah. Funny story. I actually they have all our headshots, all our photos on a board over there. And I was having nightmares about the house. So I took my photo down, and I don't leave it here overnight anymore. Just, I don't know, superstitious.
Actually, a colleague of mine at the radio station, her name is Bernstein.
Yeah.
If you've read the papers or the internet in Orange County, her son got murdered. And you look a lot like him. And
funny.
And the person who shot him looks a lot like your co-star.
You're pulling my leg.
I'm not. Look at the internet. I'm not kidding. I thought you might have done that on purpose because of the news.
No, I'll check that out. That's another creepy factor added to this whole layer of Thank you for letting me know about that.
Okay. Basically, I love the performance. It was more of an experience. Even though it was a fantastic performance, it was actually more of an experience, almost like going to Disneyland.
Yeah, it's really interesting working in a play or a production where you have multiple scenes going on at once. Yeah, that's a first for me. But I really enjoyed, being able to, because you explore the house, the mansion, I should say, both the audience and the characters. Yeah.
Once again, really love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for recording me, for coming and seeing it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm the KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
Hi, this is Annalee Scott. I'm originally from Boston, Mass., where I went to school. I went to Emerson College, studied theater there. Moved to Los Angeles about 6.5 years ago, and I've been pursuing my acting career ever since. I've actually been doing the Manor for the last 4 years, and I've had the pleasure of playing 2 different characters. So both Abby and Henrietta I've gotten to take a stab at. So I work with Theatre 40 mainly. It's kind of my home away from home. And the Manor as well has been a bit of a family for me out here.
And which character you played in?
On this run, I'm playing Abby Mccallister. For me, each year that I come back and play her, there are different things that affect me, that I hear differently, or, my own personal experiences. And as I get older, new things will shine through when I do the character. So, of course, in Act 1, it's her wedding day. There's a level of innocence and purity and pure excitement, of course. Versus the contrast in Act 2 when she's a little bit older and has 2 kids, and a lot has happened. I think she has regrets. I think she has fears. And, fear leads a lot of mistakes, and it leads us to a lot of choices that we make. So for me, with Abby, I think I try to play her as honestly as I can, that she's truly just a complex woman, like we all are, who has hopes and dreams. And when you reflect on those years later, how do you feel about it? Maybe you have some regrets. Maybe there were some things that you wished you could have known or tried or had. So I think she has a lot that she's grappling with. And her position in the family and her position in the scandal and everything that's happening, as the woman of the family, she's sort of expected to keep calm and be cool through it all, but it really does affect her deeply. So for me, that's fun to play because there's a lot of nuance and a lot of confusing but complex, interesting pieces to her character.
Right. Actually, I love the acting in this. Well, first of all, again, it wasn't overshadowed, even though it's a beautiful mansion. Beautiful mansion. It's almost an experience like going to Disneyland for adults. Also, the tragical history behind it. So it's like, here the acting was actually equivalent to the beauty of the mansion, to the historical tragedy, and also to the environment going around right now, because I just noticed there's a lot of murders going on nowadays.
The world is a scary place, and we hear and we see so many things that really upset us. And for a while you may think, it's happening to other people, it's happening to other people. And then when it happens to you, it's so close to home. And with everything that's been going on, I think that there are pieces and moments in this play that probably resonate for everyone. There's something, I hope, that someone relates to. And I don't know if it would bring anyone peace. I don't know if it brings answers. But certainly to feel like you're not alone. And I think for me, that's one of the things I love about acting is I find comfort in the characters that I play, because they give me answers, And so whatever they're grappling with, if I am too, I feel like, okay, I can do this. We're not alone. And to see shared experiences like that and common experiences or upsetting things that have happened, I hope it gives someone peace or more questions. I don't know.
Well, all I know is I loved your performance. I loved everyone's performance. This is beautiful. I wish my viewers would actually come by here and see this. It's just a wonderful place to be in. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for coming out again.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm at KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
My name is Daniel Lynch. I play James the Butler, and it is a pleasure to do this show for the 5th year running with an amazing group of audience members. I've been an actor for 40-plus years. Currently, I've got a movie on Netflix called Circle, a movie on Amazon Prime called Patient 7, a horror anthology film, and I've been on stage most of those 40 years.
Well, who do you play again?
I play James the Butler. I like James. When I was first introduced to the character, I was given this opportunity. I like that he invokes the ghosts in the beginning, that he gets to send the ghosts away. It's the thing that I love him the most. But also, I get the opportunity, more than most of the other actors, to react with the audience, to talk to the audience, and to kind of bring them into the world. And that's probably the thing I love most about James.
Yeah, I look at him more than just the narrator. Kind of, he sets the mood. And actually, we're in very eerie times. I've noticed on the internet there's a lot of things about death. And actually, a colleague of mine is named Bernstein, and in Orange County there was a relative of hers got murdered.
Yeah, I saw it on the news. I did. Tragic.
Have you noticed how much the son and his friend look like the two of them?
That's funny. I hadn't until you just said that. But yeah, they do kind of look quite a bit like them. A little reversal though. But yes, absolutely.
So basically, it kind of just brought this eerie thing, and I'm not sure it was just me because of the situation, but I felt the almost palpable the eeriness around it right now.
Well, one of the things that I like about the story, so obviously it's based on a lot of truth. There was the actual family. There was an actual murder-suicide in this actual building, and things are cyclical, and that's what I love about the play, is that it portrays the cyclical nature of it, the fact that eternity just goes on, and these ghosts, these souls continue to go through the same torture, which we see daily here in our world still today. murders and suicides.
I love the play. I feel this beautiful atmosphere. I think the acting was fantastic. I especially loved your narration in it.
Oh, that's most kind of you to say. Thank you. Everybody involved in the show, they're just terrific actors. A great group of people to work with. I've been fortunate to work with them for 5 years now, so it's a thrill to be with such a great, talented group.
Thank you once again for being on the show.
Absolutely, thanks. Real pleasure meeting you.
The Manor will be playing at Greystone Mansion in Greystone Park from January 11th to February 4th. For more information, go to www.theatre40.org.